it up. Make sure you guys go follow me. Full length reaction will be in the link down in the description. Every scene, no cuts, no edits, because I know I get a lot of comments like, why did you cut that scene out? Full length reaction, the link down in the description. Go show your girl some love. Without further ado, let's get straight into it.
I know.
We should have been in the crib, like all the kids. It's about to go down. Baby, I tell ya, we gonna make this way bigger. Okay, Theon is taking Bran because the White Walker King is coming for him. We cannot let that happen. Oh, I cannot take this. There goes the hound. Oh gosh, I cannot take this. Okay, no cussing, no cussing, no cussing. Who is that? One sing. Melisandre is back.
Aixio sogno. Ao sogno silon miskas.
Okay, so she came to help. Oh, look at it, okay, we needed that. He said, yeah, we'll come back, I'll kill you myself.
Open the gate! Open the gate!
Be dead before the dawn.
Oh. Like, and she looks at Arya. Here we go. Here, literally, here goes nothing. Oh. Okay, they used that before in one war. Oh, he made it back.
The Night King is coming.
It's like freaking heartbeat. Finish they acid. Look at him when they back. Oh, they slammed us. They God! You gone. Look. Oh, dragon, okay. We need that. Baby, low. And they bring the blizzard. The fog, baby. You fucked up, John.
Down to the crypt.
I'm not abandoning my people.
Take this and go. Sticking with the pointy end.
So pumped. Look at this. Oh, baby, they coming. Go. Woo. Look at Padre. Sam is down. Sam. Ooh. Have time. We don't have time. Get up. Oh, he runs. Ah! He came a long way. Rest in peace, brother. Oh my! Ah! If they lose, we lose too. Like, We lose 2. Damn. Fall back. Too many. Look at all of us cramming in, yelling, scared. Stand your ground! Oh, wow, they get us. They're jumping on top of us. I mean, for the fact we can hardly see and we're still fighting. I mean, we are some badasses either way. Like, if we don't think about the throne or any of us, like, segregating into different, like, categories, you know, the Tyrells, the Lannisters, you know, the Starks, and just putting us all together working as a team. I mean, we are really kicking ass, especially for the amount that's coming towards us. Like, retreat! Just, oh, look how it's coming! Like that.
She can't see us.
Yeah, she can't see you. She can help. Oh, so much.
Dios sogno, Elon Misa. Elon Misa.
Oh! Finally! Light! It's so much! They burn. The Hound does not do fire. Oh, this is so much!
If we were up there, we might see something everyone else is missing. Something that makes a difference. Out there right now.
Surprised at the lengths I'd go to avoid joining the army of the dead.
It's the most heroic thing we can do now. Look the truth in the face. Your divided loyalties would become a problem.
Without the Dragon Queen, there'd be no problem at all.
They lit the trench.
They did.
Ran. The things I did.
Everything you did brought you where you are now,
No,
where you
it was
belong.
meant to be. And he riding on the dragon. He is riding on the dragon. Woo! They made a bridge through. Protect the freaking wall. By sacrificing themselves, they let themselves in. How smart are they? I know they're dead, but I feel like they're smarter than us. Like, what is really going on right now? We literally are fighting for our lives. We still don't have a chance. Like, what is the total? And they are up, they are climbing, they're up, they are climbing.
Archers on top!
Woo! Break them apart! Baby! And they are in. Oh, you gone. Come on, we need help. Oh, they went past us. Yeah, I mean, at this point. Damn, boy! Come on! No backing down. Total shock. Scared of the fire. She's brave as hell.
I can't beat them. Don't you see that, you stupid
Oh, he's giving up.
We're fighting death. Tell her
Tell
that.
her that. Oh, and he crunches her. Oh! Now hold up. She took the. Look. We was all scared for her because how little she is. But she is a queen in some sort of way. She just took the big giant down by herself. Y'all see how brave she was? She was little, but she was brave. And he comes on your ass. Especially with Aria. Yeah, and she's gone. Okay. Ah! No other option. Stay shut for long. Start running. Go. Go. Oh, they picked up. This cannot just be it. Oh, they're screaming, let me in. You know we cannot let you in. Sorry. Get your little knife out. I mean, yeah. This is deep as hell. Deep as ever. Anxiety at its most. Like, adrenaline going. Like, mine is going. The heart is definitely pumping. Oh, this is like the 9th time, right? This is the last time he might die because, like, this is like the 3rd episode. So he just sacrificed his last life. All the bodies that's in that room. Oh, he's still alive.
Now their purpose has been served. At the end of the world.
Literally.
And Blue Eyes. What do we say to the god of death?
Not to fucking day.
Today.
Oh, I cannot take this. I just want to beat up the White Walkers. Don't let them get Bran. Baby. Here they come. They here. This is it. Destruction. We're tearing this whole mother sucker down. Rip his ass apart. I'm sorry, brother. And he has a spear on top of the dragon. Come on. Yeah, so you have one more dragon left. Girl, and he's still alive. So he can live fire. That's right. That is right, because when they went for Bran into the cave, them and like 4 other ones could walk through it. So yeah, that's right. I was thinking, no way. That's right. Look at him running. He about to uprise all them freaking people that just died. Even half of us. Hurry! Yeah. And here they come. Oh my. Even brother. Oh, I'm so scared. How do we get through this, you guys? Get through the wall. They're getting through the wall. Oh my. They got it. They are butchering him. Bitch. And there's nothing I can do. I have to keep moving. We have spiders. And this music tone does not help. And they have us. And they have us. They took a... Oh, this is horrible. This is it. Gosh. See, this is way too much. Way too much. Our time has come. See, there's no way he's skipping that fire. That fire would have crisp, baby. Oh, my girl, Jamie, Sam. I cannot. You did your thing, man. You did your thing.
Theo, you're a good man.
You know he's gonna die. Too easy. Oh, this cannot be happening. It's yeah. So this back and forth shit with the dragon, you're not getting nowhere, John. Respect or no? And you have to respect him too, the way he's going out. And there's nothing we can do about it. Nobody is there for Bran. I just cannot. Yeah, get real. You yell at the dragon, it's been fucking fire blowing your ass. I'm about to die inside. Oh! Oh! And they all splat! They all splat! Our fight is over. That was so much, y'all. Who all made it? I mean, she's the GOAT through this whole movie. I mean, TV show. She lost one of her best friends. Oh, she still has a dragon. Oh. 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 About it. This was the best, by far, the best episode. When it comes to war, action, entertainment, thrill, heart beating, anxiety at its best, this was the episode. I mean, Arya, she took him down. Out of all of them, it was Arya. Melisandre been told her though, brown eyes, green eyes, blue eyes. A lot of them have blue eyes, but that crystal blue eyes, it means the dead. And Arya did it. Arya saved Bran. Arya saved all of us. We all put in that work. I mean, Jamie didn't even come with no man, just him. And he honestly, him and Brienne, and what was it, Podrick? Is that how you pronounce his name, Podrick? Them three was against the wall. Was that Ginger? I feel like that was Podrick. Against the wall. I mean, fighting literally the wall and the walkers. Like, it was so much entertainment. It was so much going on. I mean, I couldn't even control myself. I'm sorry if I talked so much in this one. I was just entertained. I was so excited. Like I said, you guys already seen it. You guys just getting my review. So hopefully you guys, you know, understand that you're going to hear me talk. And just like you guys did through it, you know, when you first seen it, it's so much to take in. This was a whole lot. I mean, a whole lot. And then just for the simple fact that there's only 3 more episodes, I know it's going to go right back to this throne shit. And I just feel like, damn, we need a break. We need a hot, cold shower and just relax. Like, we need a break. But I know it's not going to be no break. But this episode was one hell of an episode, y'all. I mean, your homegirl. Oh, I just want to take a nap now. But we know the main characters, the big main characters, they're not dead yet. We don't know about Sam. I didn't see Gilly and her son. Like, we're gonna see next episode, hopefully. It was just so much. I think she did lose one of her dragons, the one that John was on, but she still has one more. Damn. Like I said, all scenes, no editing, no cutting. Full-length reaction will be in the link down in the description. Go follow your girl. Show me some love. Link in the description, you guys. Full-length reactions will be over there. The Hound, he gave up. He gave up until he seen Arya. And then the one that was in the Brotherhood. You know, that was his calling. You had to die for these White Walkers. You basically had to die for us, you know. Sacrifice for these humans, humanity. And it was a lot, you guys. I mean, so much in so little time, honestly. I mean, this was an hour and 20 minutes, so I believe this was by far the longest episode. But it was so much in so little time. It bloodshed. And then, like, how she killed him. Like, you remember when she asked for that? Like, for it to come off? Like, what's the coincidence? Boom, boom, boom. She saved all of us. Yeah, Arya had to win an award on this. Did she? Did any of them win an award on this Game of Thrones? Like, I don't know. We have to look into that. And I'm going to get to the, there's more reactions you guys want me to do on the side. I'm going to do that later and then upload them. Probably the Patreon first. Make sure you guys show your girl some love. Thank you guys for exploring with me. We have 3 more episodes, you guys. Thank you guys for seeing it through my eyes. And it's one hell of a ride. We stuck with it. Although it was crazy, crucial, harsh, baby, and sometimes nasty, we stuck it out. Of course, you guys put your opinions down below. Thank you guys for tuning in. Let's explore more. Let's go. And it was like new to TV show reactions too, so I didn't want it to get blocked, but I wanted to start reacting to it. So I definitely have to go back to season 1.
Whoa! We've been building towards this for so long now. You think back to the very beginning of the very first episode, and it's Beyond the Wall where the White Walkers are stalking a group of rangers. So this is the culmination of one of the key lines in the whole show. And this is for everything. We've been talking for a long time how Night King's forces have been growing in power, and most of the living have been kind of openly disdainful of the threat, and now there's no choice but to fight it.
No choice.
I really love the way the first 10 minutes or so plays out because there's so much tension before there's any encounter with the enemy.
Stress.
You know, as much as they try to conceal it, people are terrified because this is death coming for them. You know, so much of it is just kind of, on one hand, setting the mood for the episode, and the other hand, showing us where these characters are going to be.
The entire episode takes place in Winterfell, and you have 19 or 20 characters all involved in a very chaotic situation that needs many, many locations to service it.
Scenes was badass.
Because it's such a long battle in this episode, it's important that we feel the ebb and flow. And so there are moments when you think things are going a little bit better for the living.
Tell them to lift their swords.
We felt like it was important to have that moment of hope when Mel comes in and lights up the rocks and they all ride off into battle.
Yeah, I liked that moment.
We wanted our characters to feel like maybe this is all going to work out. Maybe things are all going to be okay.
We've seen how devastating a Dothraki charge can be just with their regular swords, and now when they're galloping into combat with flaming rocks, it's what could possibly stand against that?
The dead. And that was a giant.
What they see is just the end of the Dothraki, essentially.
They have a plan, and it's important to wait for the Night King to reveal himself and then have 2 dragons against 1 dragon and a really good chance of defeating him. One thing that they couldn't have foreseen was Dany's reaction to seeing the Dothraki decimated. Jon is the person who wants to stick to the plan, but the Dothraki aren't Jon's. They're not loyal to Jon, they're loyal to Dany. And I think that Dany can't bring herself to just watch them die, and so the plan starts to fall apart the second she gets on her dragon, so he does too, and then we take it from there.
The way they impacted.
We knew this episode was going to be almost entirely battle, and that can get really boring, really.
Number of minutes before.
Yeah, I want to say boring, but it would be overwhelming, like too much, especially for how many people was left and then how many walkers there was.
Part of it was making sure that we really stayed focused on the characters, and so whether it's Arya's storyline, or Sansa and Tyrion down the crypt, or Jon Snow and Dany up in the dragons, kind of like all these separate little battles within the greater battle.
I agree.
Lyanna Mormont was supposed to be a one-scene character, and then we met Bella Ramsey, and we realized that we would not be doing our jobs if we kept her as a one-scene character.
My mother wasn't a great beauty or any other kind of beauty. She was a great warrior, though. She died fighting for your brother, Rob.
We knew that you can't give a big death to everybody who dies in this battle, because which would have been too much. But there also, if she were to die, there was no way to not make a moment of it. So that's where the zombie giant comes in.
The littlest person takes down the biggest.
It just did add a whole level of complexity to that moment that I'm sure a lot of people would have been okay with not having there if we had demanded to cut it. But I think they also understood why we needed to give one of the strongest, smaller people in the show a chance to go out taking down one of the strongest, larger things we've ever seen in the show.
But we've seen that there was 3 dragons. They made a point to even add more dragons into what we seen last time for them coming towards Winterfell. And now they only fought one. They only fought one giant in this war. I mean, that we've seen. But like you said, you didn't want to make it overwhelming. It definitely was, though.
Any situation where people are fighting, Arya needs to play a central role because she's one of the best at it, and she's one of the most fun to watch doing it.
Even for Arya, she can't take on a horde of whites by herself, and especially when her head gets smacked, she's no longer at 100%. It's just about survival at that point.
Otherwise, she's completely unstoppable, and she never loses her cool, and that's amazing, and it's a lot of fun to watch, but it's one note. So we decided that almost rewinding the clock on who Arya Stark is to back before she became the sort of magical figure that she's become would really be interesting. It would also give us a chance to change up the nature of the story we were telling.
We talked about Winterfell as kind of the home for the show, and one of the things that always struck us as a horrific aspect of this is that these hallways and rooms where we spend a lot of good times and quiet times with characters that we care about has now become a horror set because it's been invaded by undead soldiers.
Before that point, there's sort of an agoraphobia to the whole thing where you're in this giant, wide open space, and everywhere you look, there's something that could be coming to kill you. Once you get inside Winterfell, everything contracts and the walls literally start to close in around you, and something is there in the dark with you, but you don't know exactly where it is. And we thought that the pace change and the tonal change, it was really important to have that in this episode. Otherwise, the episode would start to feel monotonous.
Dracarys.
We thought it was important that whatever the plan was, that it would not just work out, because that would be kind of dull.
Right.
While there's no reason to know for certain that the fire wouldn't kill or destroy the Night King, there's also no particular reason to believe that it would. And then a few moments after this happens, the Night King brings them a whole new, larger undead problem by taking all of their own who have been killed in the course of this battle and turning them into the enemy.
And wake them back up. Way more.
I mean, we talked about various endings for Jorah for a long time, but you know, you think about Jorah from the very first time we met him, he was with Dany. And from that time, he's been mostly by her side. Part of Jorah's tragedy is that he was in love with a woman who couldn't love him back, but he's accepted that for quite a long time. And at the same time, he was going to fight for her as long as he could and as well as he could.
There had never been a moment where she more needed someone to fight to protect her than this moment. And if he could have chosen a way to die, this is how he would have chosen to die. So it was something we thought would be powerful to give him.
Exactly.
reason the gods was chosen is because it's such a source of power for those who believe in the old gods, and for Bran in particular. So we know that the Weirwood Tree and the Three-Eyed Raven have a very deep connection. That was always the location where Bran was going to be waiting for the Night King.
I just want you to know the things I did.
Everything you did brought you where you are now. Where you belong.
Yeah, Theon came a long way too.
Home.
It's not like the show is entirely about people.
And he's accepted before he goes.
But if the canvas is big enough, there are spaces for those redemptive moments.
I think what was really important for Theon at the end was hearing that thank you from Bran, because Bran knows what's going to happen.
Theon.
Yeah, I felt that.
You're a good man. Thank you.
It's like
He knows he's dead. He knows he's not going to be able to kill the Night King. But I think what's really heroic about his action is that we're all going to die, and we know we're not going to be able to defeat death at the end. But, you know, it's how you face those final moments, and he chooses to run straight at it. And I think he dies in a way that makes us really proud of him and the journey he's gone through.
He died with respect.
For, God, I think it's probably 3 years now or something, we've known that it was going to be Arya who delivers that fatal blow.
She seemed like the best candidate, provided we weren't thinking about her in that moment. One of the great things about having this many people you care about in a sequence together is that you can kind of pull people's attention and focus to people that they care about a lot, like Jon and like Dany, Theon and Bran, not to mention Tyrion and Sansa and the crypt. So you're going all over the place with people who you're desperately worried for, and hopefully you forget about the fact that Arya Stark ran out of that castle with the battle drums playing and going towards some purpose, and we don't know what until it happens.
We hope to kind of avoid the expected, and Jon Snow has always been the hero, the one who's been the savior, but
Yeah, they did too much with Jon running back and forth with that fire. He'd have been burnt. I don't care what nobody says.
The exact spot where the Child of the Forest put the Dragonglass blade to create the Night King, and he is uncreated by the Valyrian steel. At the end of it, it's a victory for the living, but at great cost, because some of our favorite characters fall along the way.
We knew from the beginning, once we handed the outline in, what we were in for. The directors, Miguel Sapochnik, took what we were doing and defined this episode. Miguel did a tremendous amount of heroic heavy lifting on this front. He knew that if the planning wasn't there, we never would have ended up with the consistent excellence that he delivered.
It is to their immense credit that not only that they endured it, but that they did such a great job the whole time they were there.
It's a real testament to the entire Belfast crew.
Look at all these
gave
people
us
they had to
something
get.
that no amount of money could ever buy.
Yeah, they put a lot into this episode. They honestly did. I wonder, like, how many people did they have to hire? Like, the scenes was amazing. Every detail, it mattered. Like, honestly, from the beginning to the end, it mattered. And I felt like they nailed it. The only part, like, I would disagree with is when Jon just kept running back and forth by the dragon fire. But of course, that's the only thing, in my opinion, that I would like. Overall, this was entertaining. This is like the best yet episode of thrill, entertaining, like so much going on, heart beating, anxiety all in one. They did not lie when they called this the long night. Literally, at least one of the best episodes yet out of the like the top 5, top 3. It just has to be. It was just so much going on, so much thrill, so much action. You didn't know who was gonna die. You didn't know who was gonna kill the White Walker, if the White Walker was gonna win. Like, just so much. We don't even know who's all the way dead either. But we're gonna get to episode 4. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys for exploring with me and tuning in with me. Episode 3, full length reaction will be in the link down in the description. Go show your girl some love. Let's go.